Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a nice Friday evening and night and everything else. Um, let's see here. So this build's a little bit of a hard one to play with. I'm in my other class that was at 100th level for a minute here. I was mixing and matching different gear to try and do this class. Now I got them up to 44th level, and what I'm doing is I'm running around trying to get the devotion points to strengthen the build, and it's a bit of a challenge. It's like that one class where I started out rather weak, and then you kind of mess with stuff, and it starts to get a bit better. Now, we'll just start with some of the gear that I've so far replaced or added here. We still haven't got rid of the low car set yet, and um, yeah, it's got to go soon. So you got to look at, okay, it gives you a +1 to skill, so you want to get at least one item out of the next four you drop in here that'll be a +1, so then it mitigates that drop in power. And I can do that once I reach level 27 minimum by getting, I think I got it over here. Dun, 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 dun.
Got something you need stashed?
Yeah, right there. And I won't need to make that one, but I'll need to make the normal Stormbinder one, which, yeah, we'll be able to make shortly or whatever. And it's kind of a thing where, yeah, this I was trying to make some Cataclysm or stuff from here to try and put stuff into here to maximize it out. And as you can see, it just kind of went out of hand here. Just trying to do as much as I can to strengthen the class. Now,
It's safe with me. Promise.
skill wise, I put 2 points like for the two stones a night into Maleficar or whatever it's called, and one into Storm Shadow at the bottom there. Okay, and this item here gives +2 to Squall, which is, and not too bad. Um, Skill wise, I pushed up to that far so far, and yeah, that sprite thing is semi useless. He dies too much. Like the last class combo showed that even though they seem to have the same hit points, this thing didn't have any regeneration ability. So once it got hit, it just kept getting hurt and hurt and hurt, and then it would die. Right? And sometimes there's bugs with those pets or minions where they don't get resistances, and then whoosh. But anyway, we added this Storm Surge. We got this over here, and I got the Squall, and the Squall does this, right? And I added one of the devotion points to that thing too, so it kind of really will, you know, do some damage to things as they try to go through that. At one point, I had switched this over to this. You could even do that and just run into things and go da da. But see, when you right click, it will come out. If you move this power over to here, when you left click, it moves you, right? So the power doesn't come out. So you can't position things. Like, say there's a monster coming this way down a hallway, I can go over here and put it like over there. And then as it comes down through it, right? Where if you're left clicked, you gotta aim at the creature, which, whatever, you know. Now I've got, let's see, back here. Now we'll go over to Mala. I'm just gonna call it Maleficar. Maleficar, yeah. Now I maxed this out over here. Now I'm gonna max that out, but now this thing this death servant thing is actually pretty cool. And I'll show you. It's like it summons a bunch of dudes that help run around murdering people. It's kind of I thought, oh, this is kind of fun. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm just gonna keep loading points into that, and then we'll see here. We got this one here too. It's another 10 points. So you get some buffs here, eh? Right there. And that will be a good one too. But you see, it's a situation now of doing damage. Yeah. Now on the let's see, devotion point side. Okay, so the first thing I did was I went over here and got that, right, and put that there, and then I went along here and then I got that there, right, and then where did I go? I think I'm going up here, doing this side. I mean, when I went, I'll show you something here. When I went along here into Smuggler's Pass, you fight a big boss in there. I died to him. I almost never die. That's an immediate sign that you need to strengthen your build. So that's when I run around doing devotion points and things like that, right? And now resistance-wise, this guy's pretty tough versus piercing, and this here. So like, you could go up a difficulty, go run down the whole right-hand side and get a couple more devotion points as well, right? And that alone will help you, push your build further, right? And the earlier you do that, the better, because monsters would be less tough. Yeah, you're less tough, but so are they, right? Let's see here. So another thing too, I guess whatever, this Trump guy won, and then they just outright banned me over on Twitter. They gotta get rid of that guy. He's too much trouble for Trump. Yeah, they don't like me over there. I mean, I'm not kidding you. I don't like bullies. Okay, I really don't. So I stand up against them, and I got 47 suspensions over on Twitter. So 48th for the ban, right? So I'm like over on Blue Sky, right, which is like a Twitter clone, but one where you don't have any of those toxic types. They're just not allowed. And so the next day, suddenly all these people is showing up. So I guess they're doing it to everybody over there on Twitter, right? Oh, okay. This Elon Musk guy, he's retarded. And I don't like using that word. It's a bad word to use, but he really is. It shows that having all the money in the world doesn't make you a smart person. I mean, then he's telling Taiwan chip makers to get off the island of Taiwan. Like, piss the hell off, buddy. That moron, okay, is going to cause World War III. Forget about Trump for a minute, okay? If I were those chip companies, I'd be looking for a new business partner and telling SpaceX to go pound sand. Now, I'm going to explain tariffs to people too, because I saw a post from an American manufacturing company whose CEO or president had to sit down with the factory workers and tell them why they're not getting their Christmas bonus this year, because when Trump puts the tariffs in, it's going to cost the company. And all the workers were like, well, we thought that the other country had to pay the tariff. No, that's not how it works. and that's an immediate inflation to the economy. And I'll give you a really bad example for the USA that could happen. And if Trudeau was smart, he would tell them that. he would say right to Trump's face, okay, look, you want to put 20% tariff on Canada's aluminum? The European Union currently is getting 2 million tons from Russia that it can't replace right now. Well, if Trump puts a 20% tariff on Canada, why doesn't Canada just take 2 million tons, which is about half of what the Americans get, and ship it over to the EU? And I'm going to add, I looked at the pricing of Russia versus Canada and quality. Number one, Canada's quality of the aluminum is better, and it's 50% of the cost. And that's at profits. So Canada could up its cost 20-30% and give the EU a 20% boost to manufacturing. And the EU has been looking to replace that. So everybody is happy, right? Well, not the Americans, because not only now do you not have 50% of the aluminum for your manufacturing industry in the U.S., now you also have the tariff on top of anything that you do find to replace. So Russia's going to come over there, right? This is what some stupid American will tell you. Well, we'll just buy the Russian stuff then. Well, yeah, but they want double the cost already. Plus, Trump's going to have that tariff on things, and even if he takes the tariff off, it's still going to be double the cost, which is like a 50% tariff. Ha 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 ha! And you think that this company that's going to try and buy a year's supply, they won't be able to get a year's supply. There won't be any, okay, right? And then the layoffs will start, and then that family, when they go out for dinner, they aren't doing that anymore. So then the cook and the server don't have a job because nobody's coming to eat. Nobody's buying televisions because everything's too expensive, right? It's so retarded. And where Harris went wrong, and this is, I get it, this angers a lot of ladies, but you had 100% of the time everybody going, ladies' rights, ladies' rights, ladies' rights, gay rights, all these rights, right? And you didn't even mention the economy, and you allowed the Trumpers to lie to all these people. People get really scared when they see high food prices and everything else, and they can get lied to, and nobody tells them otherwise. That's all that's my observation. And the fact that Biden got coup d'etat like he did, he shouldn't have ran, honestly. He was too old to begin with, right? Same with Trump. He's too old, right? I don't know what drugs he's taking to keep going, but whatever. Anyway, these are just observations I made about it all. I mean, I'm not, see, you can do this, and I can do multiple of them, right? See these little guys running around like mad? This is what's fun. Kill them, guys! It's like a bunch of thugs running around. Get them, boys! Am I low on poison? Yeah, I am. Oh, I'll solve that. I can put an anti-thingy on there. I'll solve that shortly. Anyway, I'll just show you what it's like with them en masse. You do this, watch this. It's a different play style because you're right clicking a lot here. Then anything that comes at you, you use your power to blast it. A lot of necklaces. That's right, boys. Don't take shit from nobody. My little gang of ghosts. jumps up a level. I'll go a level and then that'll be it. But yeah. So, and just as a heads up for people on Blue Sky, it's a lot more left leaning. Okay. So just be mindful that and respectful of people's views, because I get it. You know, people were angry that Biden didn't help the people in Gaza. You know, the problem there is that listen, this entire issue with Ukraine, Taiwan, Canada, Zamo, Gaza, everything else is largely perpetuated by the fact that the House was in the GOP's hands, who held control of the money, and you know, there's only so much you're going to be able to do, and with a razor thin Senate control, which now they've lost, right? You have these issues, and it's one of those things where, and like I say, when you're at Blue Sky, you just be mindful of that. You know, like I tried to explain to this lady, right? Okay, listen, no, she came right sideways at me about the ladies' rights and everything. I said, listen, if nobody has a job, how are they going to support anybody else or any of their views? And I was explaining the tariff thing in more detail about how it bleeds out into other people's jobs and everybody loses. Okay, and that's part of the problem here. There's a lot of people that are just so focused on that, right? Right? How are you going to help that lady get to another state, let's say, to get the abortion or whatever it is, right? Or medical help, if you don't have any money anyway? I mean, what's going to happen is you won't have internet, so you're not going to have a voice online. You're not going to be able to buy an iPhone. They're $1,500, right? You're not going to even be able to buy a cheap Android phone. Okay, and that's the goal of Trump. They are anti-technology, anti-science, and they're nothing but bullies. Okay, and the quicker everybody realizes this, the better it will be for them. Okay, I went through this. I'll give you a little taste of this. This is what made one of the largest hacker organizations on earth. All those Republican bullies from the 90s. Okay, this comes in cycles, but not this bad. This is real bad, right? Because, wow, you know, and I mean, I could sit here and talk about politics and geo whatever but this is a game, right? So you play these things to escape away from it and have some fun, and that's the other point. People need to have a hobby where they can get away from things and recharge, okay, for their mental health. Twitter is nothing but negative. I mean, I when I went away for a whole week of it and just sat at Blue Sky, and then I go back to Twitter one day and it gave me a headache. Just gave me a bloody headache, and I'm like, yeah, that's the sign. Time to go. That, and you had guys with big accounts gatekeeping, and I just, and there were some people who would use other people on our own side and then say fuck you, you know, like that was really really cool. One person would make some posts, and I would make a meme, and everybody would laugh. He'd like it, and I'd like it. Everybody would like it, you know. And then one day he just comes out and says, anybody doing these image generation things is an asshole. I says, well, if that's the way you think, the 4 of them I just gave to you that you're using for your profile and that, stop using them. Oh, and by the way, I'll unfollow you now because it sounds like you know. And what that tells me is 2 things. A, either his account got took over, right? Or that's the way he thought all along and just thought, well, maybe I can do, and now that I've recovered my account from being suspended there, I can just go back to being a jerk, right? there are jerks everywhere, right? And then people wanted to bring that into the NAFO thing, and I was vocal about it, and I said, well, okay, I'll stop. And the second I stopped was when I started seeing these polls for Harris start to slide down, right? Because I bet you all these people, they became just as negative and bad as MAGA is, and they would just sit back and forth attacking each other. I mean, what was that about? That doesn't do anything for anybody. There's no constructiveness there. You might as well just close the app. Yeah. Made no sense. So I go to Blue Sky. I had 47 followers. I put a YouTube video there, and I get 200 views, right? I wait a couple days. I go back to Twitter, put the video on there. I get nothing. Now I had 6,000 followers on Twitter and 47 on Blue Sky. Now you think about that. Think hard about that. Take 6,000 divided by 47 and multiply that by the 200. That's how many times, okay, or the 6,000 divided by 47, that's how many times better Blue Sky is per person that you run into. Okay? And it might just even be that YouTube likes the fact that you're not using Twitter. Okay? That might be a thing. So I started telling some Ukrainians, okay, so if people see a lot of them coming, well, that's why. They're trying to stave off this lack of aid by trying to get some things there. I can't afford to help them much more than the things I do. Right? So, whatever. Anyway, that's just the sort of end talk of other things too, right? I mean, I don't mind, and just so everybody's like clear where I sit, right? I don't mind making a buck or anyone else making a buck, but I just don't think you need to try and hurt people to make it, right? Does everybody need to be a billionaire? No, they don't. Okay. In fact, I will argue that if you gave a disabled person $2,000 a month and he spends all $2,000 a month in the local economy, if you gave $2,000 to Elon Musk, he puts it into a bank where he tries to then tax evade or avoid it. It's like one is helping the economy and the other one's like an economic terrorist. That's what billionaires are, guys. They're economic terrorists. They don't do nothing for us. Okay? And Elon Musk is just, he's the worst. Okay? And I'll tell you, who needs aluminum for all the spaceships and shit in the USA? Yeah. That's going to be a hurtful thing for his stupid cars and everything else when there's 50% of the aluminum there and the manufacturers there are told by the Canadian government that they're not allowed to sell to Elon Musk. Which is going to add cost to him because he's going to have to do that, I mean, all right. I mean, we can play this game of screw you right back, okay? It's going to hurt us, but we got the stuff in the ground, Yeah. So, anyway. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Let's go and see if I can... where is it here? Is it this one? Or is it Twin Peaks? Where's the Twin Peaks? Twin Falls. There it is. Is that it? No. That's the one where you go down through the thing and then you come out the other side. Holy jeez. Why is it taking so long to load, man? Come on, game. it's not this one. It's Broken Hills. Okay, that's that one. I think it is Smuggler's Pass, and then you go in. I don't know. I'll have to look, see what's going on here, because there's. Come on. I haven't played for a couple days. I've been adding people on Blue Sky like mad. Like my account has grown by a factor of 10 in like a day or two. This is just like woo. Now let me see something here. Have I gone through all that? Yeah. And then I went in there, and it's not showing me the tunnel. Where is that tunnel? See, there should be another one here. Let's see. See, this sometimes this game and oh yeah, this is it. Yeah. Okay. Just walk back over here. And I went like this. Forgot to turn off the mob spam too, so it's going to be even harder than regular. But it's okay. He threw a net on me, I can't move. I'm so scared. These guys need to be able to attack while I pull back a little bit. That's one of the problems with the AI of this. And that red thing that's shooting is the power that's coming off of anything that touches one of these little circle things. Now this is where I died the other day. Let me just kill all the ads in here first. There it comes. Go good to thingamabobs. Let me get up the top here and then I'll end the it's like they're running into a hurricane or a tornado. First things first, take my point, right click on that,
Hey, do we have any of that Plutonian Nyborg left? No problem, man.
Oh, what was I doing here? Let's get this next. Oh, I got 6 points there. So 2 levels and then I'll get that. This. Go down here. Talk to him.
Well, if it isn't my old friend from Devil's Crossing. I haven't been entirely honest with you. I'm not a... I came upon these refugees...
And go talk to this guy. Oh yeah, your wife's in the cave with the spiders and the other monsters? Doesn't look good, buddy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It'd be funny, eh? See if you had suddenly it pop out and Xena Warrior Princess went, I'm saved. And you got that little laugh that she had. Where is that sunlight coming from? Hold on, I gotta fix something. There, now I can see where I'm going. Sunlight coming through. A little sliver of the thing that covers the window. My brain ain't working well today. Oh. Where's the star? Right. Okay. 1 devotion point. 2 devotion points. I believe. What was I doing? So what you do, you mouse over that, you see lightning, aether, and vitality. With vitality and aether being the really big ones. No. Would that give me 5 of those? This is how you get an idea what you want to try and do. Ooh, we want to go over this way, do we? nice too. Oh, does it ever? Okay. So to get to that, what do I need again? I need 4 red. That's gonna. This was a trippy one too, eh? Vitality decay. 4 red. There's 3. Ooh. Mr. Bird. Okay, we'll do that. And then you just, up. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. You go around here. What you do, you go get this one. And just keep right on going. You know what would be neat is if somebody made like got hold of the Marvel people in this Crate company and they made a superhero game, because this would be you could do that. There's enough examples of different powers that they could do that with it. You might just need a little tiny extra coating and whoosh. On a tour. gotta make your way to the upper right hand corner. Alright, so let's keep going. That hurt. Oh, spiders. I got arachnophobia. Don't watch this. That guy almost always gets me. That's a low poison resistance thing. Come on, pick the boots up. Pick the boots up. That's a good boy. Now, back over here. And go over here. So you can even use these to get some poison resistance, which if you did, you would go something like, I don't know. There'd be something to get. But anyway, that's one point. And then you go all the way back where you came from. You're not done yet. It's devotion point running. Woohoo! The easy way. The faster way. Gentlemen, we can rebuild it. As soon as you get this road, just stick to the top part. You'll see what I'm talking about here, this building. There is a dungeon here. It's kind of neat. You know, there's loot in it. There's stuff. You'll get, if you want it, like you're a completionist, there's things always to do for stuff like that. Oh, I died. But I got the point. Sucker. That's good. I got the devotion point. That's why you need resistances, folks. See, that killed me. Big time. I'll show you how you help yourself there. You go over here, go up here, around the
Safe
corner.
storage, no questions asked.
Click this, click that, go all armor. All A. And you take this thing and put it over there. Ooh. Now, how far is that over? 17%. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on this.
Boom, 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 boom. Now, do I want to go there or there? That's going to do a lot of damage, folks. We're up to 10,000 now. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So this is what you do. I'm going to just show you how to be sneaky with things. You go back over here. You go to the exit menu. Okay. See this here where it says normal difficulty? Click on elite. Now, if you don't see these things, there, you go back into, what I'll do is I'll show you. Okay, just go back into normal here for a minute and I'll show you. This is to help you with the mod, how you can speed yourself up a little bit. Or if you want a bigger challenge. You go back in here, and once you've gone down that right-hand side,
come see what's left
you
of
see
my
these two
wares.
things. See, this allows transfer of stash to use on other characters. And this is the thing that I was telling people about, why I keep all those stones in a shared stash, right? Okay, and that's part of the thing here. And this also allows you to do elite and ultimate difficulty. Plus it unlocks attribute rewards from quests on lower difficulties, rift gates on lower, you know, right? Okay. And then you go like this.
Iron well spent.
Right? Boom. Okay. There's your point. Over here. Plunk. Right? Alright. So we go over here. Actually, then we go back over here. And we go elite difficulty. Alright. Now it's going to take those resistances and take 25% off them. Poison is a dangerous thing in the early part of the game, right? So here's what you do. Okay. I've got some items. Oh wait, all these guys. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Always talk to dummy here.
Still drawing. He's
You start the whole game again, but you're at the same level with the same gear. Yeah. Go in here. Don't talk to him yet. Talk to her. Thank you. Get that quest. Run around the corner. I collect the book. No, they don't put it there anymore. Talk to
Greetings,
her.
child.
Have a nice day. Over her. You gotta get some fabric. Sure. Anyway, what you do is you go back. Now, what you do is you leave here, go back over here, and I'll show you what you do. Because you don't have the smith or the lady that can do your salvaging and stuff. Back over here. Don't worry, it saves progress for either. I come in here. Let's look at my character for a minute. Now I've got this one here that adds to these two, three are adding to piercing, right? So let's take it off here and here, right? Actually, I'll take it off there in chest. Let's see, where am I here?
Let's take a look, shall we?
This. Keep the item. Right? Just takes that off. We'll take that off. Keep item. And you go back over here.
Goodbye for now.
Okay, so that took 36% off. So that's not too much, right?
got something you need stashed?
So as you can see, it's down a bit, right? Then you click this, click back over here, and you type in chest. Right? Anything for vitality damage there. See, 20% poison and then add 75. Oh, that's funny. No, thank you. I was hoping I might be able to get something different for that guy, but maybe not. So then you go all armor, take this, drop it in there. Right, now they're both at 60, right? Take the other one and just drop it in there. Now you're almost immune to things at this you know, like you'll lose 25 next time, but it'll be a lot better off. I mean, I could go another bit, but I'm going to lose across the board here, right?
I'll keep an eye on this.
You'll see what I mean. Okay. Then what we do is back over here. Exit to the main. Go to Elite. Click Start. And now you'll see that there's a lot of less whatever. Okay. Talk to
You're not
this
looking
guy.
too bad for the bodies that you will need.
Get your first quest. Don't put any groom quest or whatever on. Just run through it. Go this way. Ouch. And yes, things are tougher. Look how he runs away. Go in here. Don't sit on that ledge too long. Those two things will get you. done. Poof. Well, it's not too bad looking, you know? It's not too bad looking. It really isn't. I got kind of tired last night, and I was doing silly stuff, and I installed Endless Space 2, and then I was looking at it, and I was going, yeah, this is a little bit complicated. I haven't played this in a while. And there's a mod where it's like a sandbox thing, and it allows you to add all these dudes, and I like the game. I mean, it's interesting as well, right? I think what I'm gonna need to start doing here is giving myself some health. Back over here. Okay, so next turn we can start getting that. What's this? Bond of Pain. Binds the enemy's soul to the caster, reducing all damage taken. You have to try some of these powers because they don't look like normal things. It's like he's like a crazy spellcasting demon or something. I don't know. It's really trippy. Okay, so then what I usually do the first time you run around, you come out here, get rid of these numpties, minions, right? Wander around here, and you go back over here. Okay, back to the main base. See how it kind of like is a little pattern of walking? Go talk to him.
The dead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. A creature was doing this? I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime...
So then you go in here, talk to this guy.
Welcome to my workshop. Rift, you don't remember anything, do you?
And then you give him some Master Crystals.
I have to say it.
Yeah, it gives you another quest. And guess what? I get a point, so now I can do this. And it's popped up to rank 8, which increases maximum health, right? Which is nice. Okay. Then you go down over here.
The captain send you over? Impressive. Well, the good news is I got the water pump since I've cleared out this key.
Alright, and then you get the quest to go in here. Oh, what's down here, Bob? Ooh, I'm even moving faster, it feels like. A lot of poison stuff down here. Even the piercing's a bit heavy off those things. See, this is what I mean about the game tries to hit you with monsters that you're a little weak on. Ooh, I am moving like a madman. I don't see something there. Weird. Didn't do anything for movement. It's gonna hurt. I'm beating on it. That's funny. Ow. elevation harms you with these types of skills. The reason I'm doing this is I'm showing you where another devotion point is. So you can get a little bit of a start in the game of how to do things with this mod. Okay? Even in the regular game I do this, so, you know. The difference is it'll be way harder in the regular game, by the way. The mod does, if you know what you're doing, it can make it a little easier for you. Depending on the class you're taking. Feel that, will you? Okay, now it gets real. I didn't die. Oh, nice. Okay. Out of here. Wow. Never had it be that tough. Holy crap. Anyway. And now, we get that. What's this? So that gives me 7. Okay. So I'm gonna just kill off the rest of the guys here. They're all dead now. Alright. And you zoom yourself up the surface. Go back and talk to him.
Any luck clearing out those? Well done.
Level. Thank you. Take that for damage. And then we'll go back over here. We'll have a look at this. And what's this do again? Damage reflected. Well, health is above 50%, protects the caster from all damage reflected by enemies, and reflects damage back at the attackers. Well, below 50%, cancels all the bonuses and increases total damage and converts a portion of damage dealt into health. Ooh, that's pretty crazy. What's this skill? Degenerate. Needs to bleed in this one right here. Finds an enemy soul. Blah. Let's go over here now. Let's start doing something here. What's this one? Yeah, we're gonna move to that now. Then what you do is you go back back like this. Back to normal. And there are other ways to do kind of sort of speed doings and leveling and stuff, but I have a sort of pattern that I do that it just seems to work quick. Now, back over to Homestead. Where was this? Did I defeat that guy up here? No. Tomb of the Watchers. I guess I didn't have it. All the prospectors trail to Homestead. Return to Collins. Homestead. Okay, wait a minute. There's something I didn't do. There's something there. Let's go in here. Got a feeling.
These are trying times.
I didn't do that. That's weird. I thought I did all this. I guess I just ran off and did it all without having to worry about it. So then what you gotta do, after you go through that underground thing, just go back over here. You gotta return to Aldrum. Dead Man's Gulch. Excuse me. Right over here.
So how do good work?
Run over here. Back to Homestead.
I wasn't sure you'd make it. I wish that was the end of our troubles, but I'm going to check.
Go down here.
I'll skip the pleasantry. The Legion is split on two fronts. To the north, we have the cult of Cthulhu. Nasty bastards keen on turning all of us into a puddle of blood.
Anything else I gotta do? Alright. Yeah, I already did it. Huh. Whatever. Yes, I think I did. We'll do it again. some of those. There we go. That's good. Now we need green, so I need 4 green. Right there. That'll help the storm stuff. And what you do is this, like this, at the homestead. It's weird. We shouldn't even have other areas, but I guess maybe right-clicking on that thing resets something. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, this guy. Go here. Go back to your thing. You gotta find a hole in the ground and go in and kill something. Oh, I see what it did. It unlocked all the portals, so I can just hop around. And the reason you like that is because you can go get books, which give you levels and XP. I forgot about that. Oh, that's nice. It's nice when it's right there for you. What I'm looking for is 2 kind of boss guys that drop these pheromone things so you can go get into the queen's lair. This might be one of them here. Yep. There, see, you need one of these. Then you gotta go up here. And the other one's up here somewhere. Is that him? Now, you can, where little bit of extra XP. Almost up a level. Go in here. And then you go down in here. Try to go along the sides and bottom here first. Take out as much as I can. Because once the queen starts on you, you have to kill it twice. Kind of. It's like the aliens versus predator creature where she's stuck to the thing and then you just launch. Come on, let go of me. See? Happy face. It's one thing you'll notice about this is you got a sense of humor. I like it. And then you just leave the same way you came in. There. I'll go this way. Just get some XP. Then you can go back and finish the quest, right? Or you can just make it through there. Oh, okay, thank you. And you go back to base. Homestead.
There was much commotion. I see your reputation. My scouts have reported back.
Go over to him. Up to here. Oops. Stop that. I'm not even aiming at it. Foolish thing. And you go up and talk to this guy.
Just the person I'm... There are two other...
Yeah. And you make a choice. Choose this guy.
I have come to represent Kaiman's chosen.
Just easier. Path of least resistance, right? Go over, talk to this guy. Over, talk to this guy. What else do we gotta do? Turn to Minova outside the Undercity. Okay, I forgot about that quest. We'll do that too. I'll show you where that is after you beat up that. That's this one here. Where is it? Broken Hills. The guy's daughter got turned into this creature, and yet he can't end a life because it's his daughter, but you can, and it's sad. Sad little story. That gives you that Lord of the Rings feel right there, eh? It's trippy. Okay, what other things that I got? Speak to Brother Elysius. Turn the insignias to Skill Masters. Usually what I do at this point is I go do a whole bunch of this stuff, which, wow, I've already, looks like I've gone and done it. But I'm missing a few little quests on that side, which is fine. Doesn't look like I found any of the shrines, which is interesting. Any check marks there? That's interesting. Oh, it's because it's giving me the waypoints. See? All the way up to here. Yeah, okay. See, this is how, if the game is a little mucked, like I have that thing in Ugdenbog where it's a little messy, you might be able to find a way around that. I just kind of forgot all about using the right click on that stone to fix it. Which is kind of cool, because you can do a lot of neat things where you're not even, you know, I can go up to sort of Bastion, even though I'm not even there yet, right? See the gold booth. Bypass all kinds of stuff and just wander in here. What I should do before I do that, I'll go down to this guy Move that in. See, he's got, sorry, he's got a lot of stuff in his inventory that you can give to the guy, and then when he wants some seals or, royal jelly or any of that stuff, you actually then would have it already. Right? I like this character anyway.
Got something you need stashed?
Got something you need stashed. We'll put it, see all these? Boom. 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 Currency in the game to get and craft with and make stones for the Shattered Realms. And of course, dynamite. We'll bring these in too, actually. I want to bring these in. Oh boy, what else do I want to do here? Don't need that, don't need that. Please. Okay. And then
I'll keep an eye on this.
hop back. Oh, I did it again. Oops, sorry guys. Told you my brain's not working right today. Gotta switch to the other class. I will be fine. There. One of the things I'll do offline is I'll go gear up that, take out that low car set. Books. Right. Mm-hmm. Now, you used to be able to get that stuff earlier, which would mean that you can unlock all this stuff, go run around, get all the books, and then level yourself like a madman. Now they made it so that you can't get access to that till you do the kill the warden, right? Right? So, yeah. It's like a slow nerf. Over time, things start like really good up here, and then over time they go, I made a joke to him. I says, you should go work for EA. He didn't like that. I think he gets the humor though. I was discussing though with him about this bug, and I thought it looked like I was trying to pick up an item, but it had a duplicate name, and it had some kind of error when trying to do it, and he explained something else to me on the forum about it, and it's, I don't know. Another person said turn GrimQuest off, but I that's this thing, and I had it off, and it just, so there's some file somewhere that it puts down on the PC that when you verify it, it isn't maybe fixing it, or when they updated it, there's a problem between it and the mod, or it and the game, that causes something to go blah. That would take, honestly, that would take probably a dev to sit there with the game running and seeing in the background processes that run, like in a development situation, in the whatever you're doing to make it with the engine, and see where it goes clunk, right? And then you can, because I sent them the report anyway, but anyhow. So, let's go get our stuff here. It's over here.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I bet you will. We'll get all this crap out of here first, eh? We need to make some room. Rid of all that. I'll read that later. What's this? Okay. That there. I'll put that there. I'll put that there. We'll just start going across the world here. Dynamite to last. Where do I have dynamite? Right up there. There, that's enough. See, I like filling that in because then you don't have stuff going in there and forget about it or miss it or, you know, anything like that, eh? Bring that helmet in here too because we're going to use that. Wow, I'll leave it there for now. Oh yeah, these potions. Put that there. Well, for now, I'll just put that in there. Let's see here. What was it doing? Oh yeah. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on this.
You do that. What was the reason why I was doing that? To begin with. Oh yeah, quests. So now I go back to Sorrow's Bastion. Run to the right here. Up the stairs.
May the light of Empyrean.
And then you go, are these the seals? Okay, and then you gotta go kill somebody. I think there's some books in here. See? Yum yum. Yum yum. Right? We'll go to Fort Icon, grab some more books. It was just, right? Where is it? I'm gonna put these two in there so they don't. Get rid of this over here, and then go like that, like that. Board icon for a minute. Got some more bucks. I've grabbed them over here, but we'll see. Looks like I have. Yep. One thing I will do. Should be able to go into the Shattered Realm.
The
now.
oracles of Drieg spoke of your arrival.
Do the first 3 levels. And then, it's gonna be hard because you're a bit lower level. Something over here.
It's only the beginning.
Okay. This way. Took too long. Oh, there's a blue one, eh? See, that's the problem. You can't go around even a slight little corner. It'll put it in front or right beside. That's part of the problems with powers like these. They're not. So like if I do that, see how it went backwards? It's where the right click was. And that can screw you. Come on. I knew that would hurt. Where is it? Can't see it. Okay. How do I get in there? Oh, okay.
Well done. This portion
you've
of the
done these
Shattered
three?
Realm is clear of threats, and it's...
You go back in here. See, that's enough. You're gonna get crappy loot, but who cares? This is what you're really after. Wait a minute. Okay. And then we go back over here. Unlock slow burn. We'll move up on that one. Oh yeah, before I do it. Makes it a lot easier. Back over here to your devotion points. What was I doing before? Oh yeah. Now they raise up a little. Look at your loot. I just run along doing that and run back at it. Now at the much higher levels, they'll all be purple. And you just do that. So this is kind of like you know, how I level. And as you can see, there's a lot of buffs with this guy, which eventually, as you get higher levels, those +1 to all levels suddenly start to really gel. Okay? That's one of the things about sort of the strategy I do, which might be a little different than somebody who would play more in tune with the game and do sets. Like, it's fun to do get a set of an item or whatever and wear it and all that too. You might be a little weaker, you might not. It depends on if you're multiplayering and playing with somebody, because then you can mix and match stuff to do things for each other too. Anyway, we will call this a video for tonight, and that was what, level 47 to 50.